First and foremost, all praises are due to Yahweh Bashem Abashah Bashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth. Salutations to the brothers around the four corners of the earth who are teaching this word in truth and sincerity, and shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel who listen and believe in this word. This is your brother Kawat Zabad coming at you with another lesson. This one is entitled, See Then That Ye Walk Circumspectly. Let's get a definition of that word circumspectly real quick here. And this is the definition of circumspectly. Cautiously with watchfulness, every way with attention, to guard against surprise or danger. So those of us in this truth, we have to be watchful and pay attention. You see, if you're circumspect, you're watching around every corner, okay, for anything that may come out the blue, for any danger that may come to you. So those of us who are part of the 1/3 hopeful elect, we have to be circumspect. We have to be on guard because we know that Satan desires to sift us out of this truth. Let's start off with Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 1. And it reads, Be ye therefore followers of Yahweh as dear children, because he is our Father. Verse 2, And walk in love, as Yahweh Shai HaMashiach also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to Yahweh for a sweet smelling savor. You see, we know Yahweh Shai, he loved us because he sacrificed himself for us, the nation of Israel, to redeem us for our sins as the sinless lamb. So let's continue Ephesians 5, all right, and verse 3. But fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, which is materialism, okay, loving money, loving material items, let it not be once named among you as becometh saints. And we know fornication in this case is inordinate affection, men with men, women with women, bestiality, anal sex, etc. Also idol worship, worshiping other gods besides Yahweh. So let's continue. Neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. So we are to be thankful to Yahweh, one, for him offering Yahweh Shai as a sacrifice to bring us back into reconciliation with him. Also for him, letting us know these laws, statutes, and these commandments, coming back to the fold, rehearsing the righteous acts, you see, walking in the spirit, okay, being born again, able to put off the old man, you see. So let's continue Ephesians 5, and let's read verse 5, and it reads, For this ye know that no whoremonger, that's somebody who's like a pimp, okay, of women, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, material man, who is an adulterer, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, okay, and of Yahweh. Let's read Ephesians 5, verse 5, the NLT. You can be sure that no immoral, impure, or greedy person will inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and of Yahweh. For a greedy person is an adulterer, worshiping the things of this world. And as we know, we are not to love the things of this world. We are to look forward to the new world coming under the rulership of Yahweh Shai. That's the goal. Let's read verse 6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. So we are not to be unequally yoked, okay, with wicked people. Let's get a precept for that. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14, and it reads, Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? So we are the children of the light, those who have been born again, brought back into belief of Yahushua, that he was here, that he died, that he was resurrected, that he's on the right-hand side of the Father, and that he's coming back, okay, to take his seat in rulership as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and that we'll be beamed up and saved out of the destruction of Babylon, America. So we believe. We're not unbelievers. 2/3 of our people are unbelievers. Even those who know they're Hebrew Israelites, many of them don't believe in Yahushua. They don't believe that he was resurrected. They don't believe that he's coming back in a big, gigantic fathership to destroy Babylon, America, and to extract the 1/3 elect of the Hebrew Israelites who have come back in faith, in truth, and in sincerity. Let's read. Let's get some precepts. Let's go back to Salaki, Ephesians 5 and verse 7 again. Be ye not therefore partakers with them, those who are, full of wickedness, those who are doing things that are contrary to this good news doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Let's read verse 8. For ye were sometimes in darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. Okay, let's read Ephesians 5, verse 8, the NLT. For once you were full of darkness, but now you have light from the Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. So live as people of light. And we know Yahushua, he was the light. All right, that was the light that brought us back to life, to be born again. We were dead in the spirit prior to coming into this truth. We were in darkness. So let's go to some precepts. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 2 for some expounding on light. Isaiah chapter 9, and we have here verse, as soon as I can find it here, Isaiah 9 and verse 2, and it reads, the people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shine. Now the land of the shadow of death is here in Babylon, America. You see, this is the land of the shadow of death. But the 1/3 elect have seen the great light. We've seen this truth. It resonates with us. We believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So we put off the old man, our old ways, and we're walking in the spirit to the best of our abilities, despite being in these carnal bodies. So let's go to another precept. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 42. Isaiah chapter 42, and let's read verse 16, and it reads, and I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them, and crooked things straight. These things will I do unto them, and not forsake them. So this is the 1/3 elect being brought back into the light. Our crooked ways have been made straight. You see, he's brightened the darkness. Our path has been set in brightness now, okay? So let's continue. Let's go to another precept. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, New Testament. We have 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and let's read verse 5. This is what it reads. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. So we've been awakened. We are the children of light, the 1/3 hopeful elect. I said it in humility. We are the children of light. We are no longer in the darkness. We are no longer partaking of the old man. We are no longer, piling sin upon sin, iniquity upon iniquity. Let's read verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So watch, be circumspect, and be sober, clear-minded, particularly in these times. We're coming up on the end. Jacob's trouble is on the horizon. America is in dire straits. Okay, it's going down. This place is going down. So this is the time to watch and be sober, be clear-minded, be circumspect, be looking around the corner for everything that may come at you, to be cautious. So let's continue. 1 Thessalonians 5 and let's read verse 7. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. So that's 2/3 of our people that are drunken in the night, that have been put asleep. You see, that believe in Babylon, America, that want this place to go on, that have no clue about Jacob's trouble, that have no clue about the oncoming MOTB, the Charagma in Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17, that have no clue about the oncoming World War III, or about the destruction of Babylon, America, and Yahushua coming back in rulership as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, that aren't paying attention to the so-called UFOs, the chariots that are in the skies by the thousands. So let's see here. Let's go to one more precept, John chapter 12, and let's read verse 46, and it reads, John 12 and verse 46, and it reads, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. Now this is in the red, this is Yahushua speaking. So he has come like a light into the world of the Hebrew Israelites, that whosoever believeth on him, and only the elect, 1/3 of our people, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans here in Babylon, America, and scattered throughout the world, like the sand of the seashore, are going to come back to the light, are going to believe in the light. So let's go back to Ephesians 5. Let's read Ephesians 5, and let's read, let me see. Let's read Ephesians 5 and verse 8 again. For ye were sometimes in darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. That's the 1/3 hopeful elect who have come back into this truth. Ephesians 5 and verse 9. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. This is what is acceptable unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, to do his will. Okay, to participate in goodness and righteousness and truth. Let's read verse 11. And have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. So expose those things of the darkness. Reprove our people that are going astray. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. So it's even a shame to talk about the things that ungodly people do in secret. And that's 2/3 of our people. Let's read verse 13 in NLT. But their evil intentions will be exposed when the light shines on them. And that light is shining on many of our people. Many of our people are getting judged. Also, those who know they're Hebrew Israelites, the light is shining on them. The false prophets that are saying you can, ISUPK is saying you can have anal sex. You have Sakari with the $500 spiritual teacher, spiritual advisor shit. You know what I'm saying? You have the charging money for breakdowns, charging money for Hebrew names. All these things are going on. You know, you can have sex on the Sabbath, IUIC. So the evil intentions of many of our people are being exposed, even those who know they're Hebrew Israelites. Ephesians 5, and let's read verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua shall give thee light. So many of our people have been asleep, but the 1/3 elect, the hopeful elect, okay, we've been awakened from the dead, from being spiritually dead. And Yahushua has given us light because we believe in Yahushua. And if you believe in Yahushua, then you believe in the Father, because Yahushua is a direct representative of the Father. Ephesians 5, and let's read verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. You see, walking circumspectly, being careful, being cautious, watching and being clear-minded, particularly in these times that we're coming into. We're coming up on the end. There's only a few prophecies left. Verse 16, redeeming the time, because the days are evil, meaning making the most of every opportunity to walk in the Spirit, to be righteous, okay, to imbibe yourself in the truth fully to the best of your abilities, because the demonic spirits are going to come after you, because Satan desires to sift you. That's his job. The demons on the left-hand side, that's their job, is to test you, to see if you're really down with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So many people are going to be sifted out of this truth. okay, via false prophets, okay, via people, lying to them, okay, via people speaking smooth things to them. Many of your so-called your Christian pastors speaking smooth things, the prosperity gospel. You see, live your best life. This is about money. This is about cars. This is about stacking up your 401k. This has nothing to do with the truthful doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai at all. Like it says here, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So we're in those time of the evil days. So you have to walk and be circumspect. Let's continue. Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the main will of the Lord is to send Yahweh Shai back down in rulership as King of Kings and Lord of Lords to destroy Babylon, America, and for Yahweh Shai to set up the kingdom of righteousness and to eliminate wickedness. We've been under wickedness under the Edomites, so-called white man, the devil or adversary, because that he was appointed that position by Yahweh. Man's comings and goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his way? So this has all been written by Yahweh. Everything's been written. So right now we're in the captivity of the Edomites. It's their kingdom, but their kingdom is slipping away brick by brick. The curses on us from Deuteronomy chapter 28, from verses 15 on down to 68 are being reversed. You're seeing more and more homeless Edomites out here. So let's continue. Ephesians 5. Let's read verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, okay, different doctrines, all right, different philosophies, Allah, Buddha, you see, Haile Selassie, Rastafarianism. Also, don't be drunk with wine, at 9 o'clock in the morning, the physical wine, you see what I'm saying, and be a drunkard. Let's read this again, Ephesians 5, verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. Walk in the Spirit. To be carnal minded equals death. To be spiritually minded equals life and peace. So strive to walk in the Spirit to the best of your ability. All right. We know that the flesh is weak, but the Spirit is willing. Pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Particularly now, you should be praying more and more and more because we're heading towards the end. So we know demonic spirits are going to increase. People acting real weird from taking that C19 jungle juice, that sticky icky. So a lot of weird things are happening. Okay, people are killing each other out the blue. Kids are killing their mothers. Okay, fathers are killing all their families. You got men going around killing their wife and their children. All these things are happening for a reason. We're in the evil days. So this is the time for you to be filled with the Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, to the best of your ability. Reading scriptures. Praying as often as you can. Fast if you can. You see? Participating in righteousness. Putting off the old man. Keeping the old man at bay. Not fulfilling the lust of the flesh. So let's continue. Ephesians 5. Let's go to... what else do I have here? You know what? I believe that may be it. So on that note, I hope this lesson was edifying to you. And I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom.